it will rip your heart out.
Lisa Nelson has never met 2-year-old Genesis Reid, but she doesn't need to know Genesis to feel pain. And as a mother and a grandmother of 13, this case hits home.
But those tiny ones, whether they're grandchildren or nieces, nephews, they're extra special because they are still so innocent and they're so dependent on us to take care of them. And that she doesn't have that right now is very disheartening.
Now she's honoring Genesis by lighting her house in pink, symbolizing prayers and unity for the missing toddler.
And I'm sure that baby Genesis loved pink. Pink for a little heart that to keep beating as well.
Lisa calls it a sea of hope, and she's not the only one. What started as one social media post became a movement. Homeowners in Andalusia, Hartford, Ozark, and beyond are all showing their support. Strangers lighting up the February darkness, pushing back against days of unanswered questions.
You know, you do what you can. We are one community. So the pink for that sweet child, letting heavens know that, you know, we're thinking about her, that we're praying for her, that we are standing encouraged that she's going to show back up.
In Ozark, 30 minutes away, daycare employee Holly Kennedy takes it a step further. She's asking everyone to wear pink on Friday in Genesis' honor.
I'm just trying to think, you know, if this was my child, if this was my grandchild, I just want them to know that, you know, Ozark's a small town, and that, you know, we're thinking about them, and like I said, we want that child to come home safe.
A vigil at Enterprise City Hall, 7 p.m. on Friday, is where people will stand together, believing their lights can guide Genesis home.
Comforting her and giving her love and protecting her so that in some way that she feels that she's loved.